I'm Ethan Kwan, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve... Oh, wait, I already did a video on that. I'm going to be showing you how to solve the 4x4, Rubik's Revenge. And this 4x4 is very kind of different from the 3x3, but I really recommend you learn the 3x3 before you learn the 4x4. And what we're going to be doing is going to be transforming the 4x4 into the 3x3 like partway through the video. So you should learn how to solve the 3x3. And this video is going to be split up into 3 or more videos. Part 1, which is the video we are on, is going to be going over the how to solve the centers and the introduction. The second video is going to be on how to solve the edges, and third part is how to do the last part, which is like solving like the 3x3 and something called parodies, which I'll explain later in the third video, I guess. And that's it. So as you might know, on the 3x3 you cannot move the centers around, but on the 4x4 it's very different. I mean, so you can switch green to yellow and switch yellow to green by just switching these, because these this is just normal. I mean, like, but if you do this, then it's not, because that would be switching the centers around. You can even crack the centers in half, see? So that's why it's kind of hard. And other than that, it's basically a 3x3, except for a few parts where, it's gonna be kind of hard and things that won't happen on the 3x3. So without further ado, let's mix this cube and let's get right into it. Okay, so right now your Rubik's Revenge should look something like this, which is basically a scrambled up mess, basically. How do we do this? Well, I'm glad you got the courage to mix it up. So we're gonna look for the piece with the white symbol on it. So it's right here. So we're gonna find 3 more of these, and the steps are finding the little centerpieces, connecting them into lines, and then connecting them all into a center. So let's start with the first step, getting them into a line. So this piece would go well with this piece. So right now we can't just put it like that because it won't connect. But you could do it like this and they would connect. So we're gonna make 2 lines like that. And actually it doesn't matter which spot you put the center on. It can be here or here or here, because the centers would move, right? So keep track of that center, and let's go to another center. Here's one, this one, and this one. So let's connect those. Let's connect those. But the problem with connecting those is that this is like up and down, and this is gonna break it apart, see? So this is the line, it's gonna break it apart like that. So, while creating that one. So what we're gonna do is gonna move this either like that or like that. It's easier to move it like that because it's gonna come this way when it moves, like that. Now we're gonna turn it like this, because if you just turn it like that, it won't make sense. So we're going to turn it like that and then like that. So we have our first center, the white center. And of course I said you could do anything, any color, but I like to start with the white. Next, the yellow center. And to figure out where the yellow center is, you could refer to a regular 3x3. Or you could just remember that white is opposite yellow. So we're gonna do the yellow side on the opposite of the white side. So same process as before, but when we try to connect it, this line breaks apart. How do we do it without doing it? Without breaking it apart? Well, we're gonna put it down, and there's this thing called the range of motion, and this is the range of motion it is in. Of course, we can't move this center because it's fixed there right now, unless we wanted to break it. But we could move these two dots. So once it breaks, you're gonna turn it sideways out of that range of motion. See, even if I turn this, it's out there. And then you're gonna turn it back. So right now you have a yellow line there and a white line, a white center right there. And the second way to do it is to just make the line appear and then put it in. So same process as before. So like that. That line is right there. So then you're gonna try and put it into here. So same process as the top, but when you come to do this, now there's no range of motion. Whatever you do, it's gonna be in the range of motion. So what do? Well, we're gonna try and make it so when this piece goes back up, it's gonna move into here and make the whole center. How do we do that? Well, we're gonna not like here, because that won't work. You would turn it 2 times so it makes a line like this, and then push it down. Now, of course, this got pushed up, but don't worry about it. Now you're gonna turn the face where the yellow is 2 times, and then you're gonna move this back up. And as you can see, the white center has formed, and the yellow center has formed, because it was all back here the whole time, and when you push this up, it made the whole thing. So that's the yellow center. Next, we're gonna be solving any one of the other centers. So we're gonna be solving, let's see, it doesn't really matter, but I like red to start. And look for the color where there's a line. So I could pick either orange or red, but I'm gonna pick red. So now connect another line. It doesn't really matter what you do unless it's not this, and you won't be needing that. Let's save that line, the orange line. Then you're gonna be connecting those lines, because it was here. You're gonna try and connect another line for this. So we're gonna connect it like that, and then we're gonna be turning it so it lines up with this, well, the other way, because exactly how we built the white center. And we're gonna be basically doing the same thing over and over and over for all the centers, except for the last 2. So in the second center you build, it's gonna be the same as the yellow center, but just the opposite way around. But I'm going to show you all the centers anyway. So once we build any center, we're going to look. So this part's kind of hard because you have to figure out what this color is. So this could be either blue or green. You could just memorize your colors, like you could just say that that is green. No, I mean that is blue. And you can also refer to a regular 3x3, which meaning if that's yellow, do that, and then look for the red side. So see, that's green, so that one's blue. Or even if you don't have any of those, and if you didn't remember how to what your colors are, you could still do it by, let's say, find a corner with red and one of these colors on it, because you know those are correct. Then you're gonna match red to red, like that. So this corner has red, white, red, and green. So we're gonna do that, and then you can figure out that this side is green. So let's make blue next. So we're gonna connect the line, and when we do that, it breaks this up. So we're gonna move it out of the range of motion, and then move it back. So that's what we have. Now we're gonna be connecting the other line. So this is kind of inconvenient because it's already like this, so we can't connect a line like that, or else it will mess up the whole thing and we have to start over again. So we're gonna move this out, but unfortunately it removes it again. And if we try and move it back, it'll just go into the same place. So we're gonna move it out of the range of motion, and then move it back. Now the green is the blue is right here. Now we're gonna get the blue to connect. But if we do that, this gets broken up. So we're gonna move it out of the range of motion, or even better, into the range of motion, because when we go try and connect this back, no, I mean like, okay, whatever. So move it out of the range of motion, and then put it back. Now we're going to do the same thing for the yellow. I mean, you can't just do this because you can't put it, when you put it back, it's really hard. So you're going to turn it like this and like do this. So push this down, okay? Turn this around, and then push it back up. So last two centers. I'm really lucky this time, and I got 2 lines, which is really easy, but I'm going to show you all the cases. So this is the first case where you have line. So look on the bottom side here, and you can memorize that blue is opposite to green, so this side has to be green. So that means this side has to be orange. So bring down the color where it's like this, so bring it down, turn it 2 times, and then bring it up. And all your colors are the same. Now the other cases are, so here's another case. So it's like this L shape or a staircase, and this green blob is going down it or something. And this is one of the harder cases. So let's see this color, or let's see this color actually. So this color, when we move it up, it's gonna be right there, right? And this color, it's going to be right there. So why don't we move this like this? So when we go do that, it'll turn into a line, and then turn it this way into a lines case. And then do the same thing I just showed you back there. And here's another case. So here's one of the harder cases. So there's lines here, and there's checkerboard pattern right here. So what you do here is you move this one up, and then turn it this way, and then move it down. Now you have the line case, okay? And I think there's one more case where it's checkerboarded. Let me check. Yeah, so there's this case where this is okay, but it's both checkerboarded. This one's actually pretty easy to do. So as you can see, this is orange and this is green. And this is orange, and this is green. So when we line it up, it's going to be another checkerboard. But we want lines. So this has to be orange, and this has to be orange. So this part has to be orange. So let's turn it like that. Then we're going to turn it up like that. And then we're going to turn it that way, and then down. Now we have this case, right? And that is pretty self-explanatory. It goes like that. Then that, and then this is red, so this part has to be orange. There we go. So that's how you solve all the centers. And that was part 1 of this 3-part series of how to solve the Rubik's Revenge. See you at howtotutorialswithethan.com, and if I don't, see you in the next video. Bye!